This is Fob and Friends, not your uncle's podcast. Three, two, one. Hello and welcome to this week's episode, everyone. My name is Ann. Don't ask why, just put an I. And with me this week is Amina.
Hello.
And Samra.
Me.
I just hit my microphone. Sorry. How's it going? How's it going?
It's going. How are you?
It's going.
That's like what people say when it's not going well.
Yeah.
How's it going? It's going.
It's going. Using the same word back at them. Yeah. It's going. Yeah, it's going.
What are you supposed to say? It's going terribly. Everything sucks. And I'm tired of looking at your face.
Well, it does suck. I mean, it's like, this is the latest we've ever recorded, I feel like. 10 p.m.
No, that's not true.
No, we've done an 11.
Are we doing 11? I don't remember.
Back when we were the full 5 Fobs.
Oh, damn. You're right.
We used to have more energy. That was pre-tea kettle.
Mm-hmm.
And now the energy level is down.
3 to 11 schedules.
Pre my job being ridiculous.
And 10 to 6, and then movie time for me. That's basically all my weekdays are like.
10 to 6 is your job schedule?
Yeah, you don't remember? He's talked about this so many times.
I totally did not. Obviously, I'm terrible because I did not remember.
Why don't you listen to the old episodes, Amna?
Probably should. That's only 7-hour workday?
No, that's
10
8 hour.
to 8.
10 to 6. Is it 8
Oh, yeah,
hours?
9 to 5.
It's just, instead of 9 to 5, it's 10 to 6, yeah.
Sorry, guys. Amna's a little tired right now.
I work 3 to 11, so it's just past my bedtime. If anything, I should be at work right now. So...
Yeah, no, it's just we've all just been busy. We've been busy with our own shit. You know what I mean?
What?
That's true.
Yeah, no, I
just
think... Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
No, work. That's the trifecta of us 3.
Work,
and tea kettle in the middle of that.
Tea kettle. Was kind of sick.
Work.
Not
oh,
working.
Was Tea Kettle a little sick? A little dirty? A little patina?
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like dirty. That sounds wrong.
She. What's a good word?
Patina, right? The one like when you make a lot of tea, it has a little layer.
Let's just say that there was boiling over.
Knuckles.
So more boiling over.
Some knuckles.
And fevers.
I don't think any other days he's called it knuckle.
I've never heard knuckle said by anyone else.
I think
knock.
Yeah, knock.
Can I just say though? I don't think anybody says knuckle. I think that was just made up by Johnny. I don't think that's a real word.
I like how we carry it around as if it's a real word. Like we'll talk to people in conversation, like, yeah, I get a lot of knuckles coming out. They're in their heads. They're like, what are they talking about?
Because you think about it, usually when you have boogers coming out and you say in Urdu, it's like naak nikal rahi hai.
Yeah, knuckle.
You don't say knuckle.
There are a lot of things that we say that aren't real.
A lot of our Urdu is made up.
Like Bishi. Bishi is not real. We say it, and we say it with the accent. We have to say Bishi.
Or how my aunt says it, bish bish.
Bish bish. God, who says that?
My papa.
Oh.
she goes bish bish aa rahi hai.
Bish bish. Oh man. Or like boy.
Well, boy is a word.
Boy, but we say like boy.
Yeah, but boy is plural.
So boy is right.
Yeah, it's
so
it's a
bear. Bear is one word. One leg.
Bear, but
right?
like boy is a word too, and then boy. Yeah.
But like it's not used the way we use it.
No, it's definitely not.
We're not like smell my boy. Like we use it in a different context.
We like to use Urdu to spice up our sentences.
Well, that's like when we put two words, like when we say like run, we say bhag, but then we'll put the ing, like I'm bhogging over there.
No, but it's also how you guys. I know we never said it, but I know Zan, your fam, Oni,
On
and you still say it that way.
so like this
Because
just
it sounds ridiculous. The more I get older, the more stupider yet awesome it sounds.
Oni.
Because so Oni, for anybody that's wondering, is like a blanket you're using to sleep.
But that's not the real word.
No, it's like when you
Orne.
orne ke liye kambal or
To
whatever,
put over, and they say oni.
and they just say,
I just shortened it.
I need my oni. I don't even use it, but now I'm gonna start again. Oni. These are certain words we stopped saying too that like went out of vogue for us. Like for poop, we stopped saying pana.
I forgot. That's a golden one.
I forgot that
We
one.
be like, oh, I have to go pana. We don't say it anymore. Now we go like, I have to go to the bathroom. We don't talk like that.
No,
Pana, pishi,
but
buen, padu. Oh yeah, we don't say padu anymore either.
Oh, but there's another one.
What do we say now? But
but
you remember that video game, Zan, that we would play on the
what an
computer?
amazing
Putt putt,
travels time.
putt putt. And we go putt putt. Oh man,
Yeah, that was a good game.
that was just a little throwback there. But yeah, now we say things like chit. I like chit. Chit.
Chit.
Even though chit is like chitty.
yeah.
Isn't that technically a word too? Isn't that a
Chitty.
word?
That's like a
What is
letter.
that?
That means letter.
Chitti.
Yeah.
Oh, like I'm
Chit
sending a
in
chit.
itself means nothing.
Chit is just Amna's way of saying shit.
I like to chit. What a piece of chit.
It's a good word.
Summer has her own colorful language that she just, says on her own. We won't call her out though. I just did. I literally just called.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this setting Summer up for?
She's not gonna.
I'm not
say
gonna say it.
it. A bad word.
It's really not a bad word if you really think about it. It's not like what the
Singular.
other words are.
Well, say it. Say it anyway.
I'm
sure the
my
audience
mom
won't
is
mind.
sitting right outside of this room.
I'll save it for the next episode.
Ooh, teaser.
or we'll name this episode what it is. I'll type it to you right now.
And then everyone in the world will be like,
There you
"Oh."
go, just been done.
I sent what it meant to.
Oh.
That's a singular. There's a plural version of it too.
Plural is
No, you didn't spell it right.
oh
The audience is like, what is going on?
oh yeah, that's how you spell it. No, we're gonna label the name of the episode this.
This is the episode name is gonna be this.
If there's any native speakers, I'm gonna be like,
And I didn't learn this. I learned this from
her husband.
Awais, who showed me these videos of dubbed commercials in Pakistan. There are people who have dubbed commercials, like Pakistani commercials, and it's still like, but it's like voice over Urdu, but they're all swearing instead.
That's
So-
funny.
That's why.
So
This is
then,
where I learned.
do you have any articles for us today, or you have some topics? Because I have some.
I have two things.
Oh, what?
Oh, Summer, you share.
First of all, I heard that Avengers Endgame, there are tickets being sold on eBay for $10,000
Not
for
worth
opening
it.
night.
It's not worth
What?
it.
What?
Oh, would you pay it?
Seriously?
No, I
anyone here
would
pay it?
never pay $10,000 to watch Avengers Endgame opening night.
Okay, I pose the question. Would you, if you had the money? This is all if you had the money. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
No. Look, I'm not done. Would you pay $10,000 though to go see a classic on its opening night, like a classic film?
No.
Like if you had the opportunity to go back in time and attend like the opening night of Star Wars, the first screening, would you
Well,
go
if
and
I
see
was
it?
going to a screening, this is not about screening. This is like people just buying movie tickets.
To like Boti
Yeah,
cinema?
to like Boti or whatever. And then
Oh, Borty. That's another one.
Boti's a real word though.
Not in the context that we're using.
They're not going to the premiere event. They're just going on opening night to watch the movie.
Yeah, that ain't worth it. I'm saying if you were going to the opening screening.
No. But wait a second. I'm looking at the tickets right now, and it does have a bid for $9,199, right?
It's not worth it.
But it's on April 28th. That's not even opening day. That's on Sunday.
People are. Well, here's the thing. To all the people,
on
I'm gonna
Sunday.
wait 5 weeks after the movie has come out.
I'm gonna wait like 2 weeks.
I'm gonna avoid the spoilers because I have willpower,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm just gonna go watch it
I agree.
on a
Well-
rainy Tuesday.
Let me tell you my experience, though, right? So because I have that A-list membership thing, the Movie Pass, right?
We are both rolled our eyes over here on this side.
But hear me out, though. Hear me out.
Oh my
I got the notification, and I was like, "Oh crap, we can finally buy our tickets, right?" And like, all right, let's do it. And did you guys hear about how it crashed every site possible that sold tickets?
I'm over it.
Endgame-
I'm on
Like it crashed AMC, it
I
crashed
think you can buy
Fandango.
tickets now, like just at the movie theater here, and it won't be sold out. Oh, I gave my location. Bleep that out.
Can people agree with me that when people hype stuff up like extra like this, it makes me hate it?
I agree.
Well,
I
when the
completely
first-
agree.
but when
I
the
was so
first
annoyed.
Force
I was so
Awakens
annoyed when
came
this was
out
happening.
for Star Wars, we were like, it was hyped, and we were really excited about it, but we didn't watch it for like
But
2
that's a
weeks.
sentimental value.
Yeah, but I feel like Avengers, you know me, and like shows. And...
Yeah, but I have sentimental value, but like it's people that bother me. It makes me be like, ugh.
The
Shut
people
up.
I
really
didn't
do.
watch
People
the
are
2
annoying.
trailers that came out for it.
You haven't?
No.
Don't watch it. Might as well go in blind. Like, don't even bother watching it.
I might as well go in blind.
I mean, everyone's dead.
Some are out, they're not.
Spoiler.
It's not
The
a damn
real
spoiler.
thing is actually, guys, when is Game of Thrones on? It's
Soon,
April.
in like a week.
April 14th.
Yeah,
think,
in a
or whatever
week.
it was.
Zan's got this like calendar marked, ready
The
to go.
screening is tonight. There's
Well,
like all
did
these
you guys
people.
ever see my? Did you ever see my calendar that I have up? I think I may have posted a picture.
No, you never have. Post it.
But I bought this huge whiteboard calendar that I put on my wall, and it's like my way of organizing everything, and it's so good. I can just look up and be like, oh, I can see what the day is. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. Oh, well, not 4 o'clock.
But like, don't you have to change the days depending on the month?
Yeah, but you do it once a month. It's fun.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm not feeling that.
I don't want to have to change everything. Just like have it there.
I think I would do it. And like
I
do the
love it.
mini ones that are on the fridges.
I use my phone. I've started to get way more organized and use my phone calendars and start putting in dates and events everywhere. So now I can check it and be like, oh, I'm busy that day.
See, I'm a loser. I put it on both my phone and on this whiteboard. Like I need to see it twice.
So have you
For
did you buy your ticket then? Is that like on your calendar?
So yes, it is. I did buy my tickets, and it's on Sunday. So it's
For-
going to be that
for
opening
Captain-
weekend.
I'm sorry, I keep saying Captain Marvel for Avengers.
So you bought into the hype.
No, so I didn't even finish my
He
story.
was
So
gonna
basic-
go.
No. So, but my story was like, it crashed all the apps. Crashed every single site that was selling tickets. I didn't, and that was at 8 a.m. in the morning, right? So me and my friend, we kept looking at the tickets, just like, all right, let's see if it's ready. No, it wasn't ready till 9 p.m. later that day. Finally got our tickets, and then when we saw, I'm not even joking, it's like you're gonna hate people even more, Amna, that like every single seat for the next like 2 weeks is completely packed, and like our seats are going to be in the second row, like right up to the screen. Like that's how bad our screen. So we might just watch it again, but I mean, we just want to get to the first weekend. That was our goal, was to hit first weekend somehow.
Who's we?
Like me and my friend, me and my movie buddy. Yeah.
see.
So yeah, it was so annoying seeing that you go every listing every single time at every theater. It was just grayed out because it was
There's
sold out.
literally no movie ever that I feel like I had to go see opening. Maybe Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings we saw opening. I remember as a kid.
No.
But I don't remember even Force Awakens. We went super late.
But because we
I mean, we had a whole thing that happened in our family, so that's
we were planning on going with.
Yeah, no, we got it.
Yeah,
We good.
which is why we went late.
Yeah. Anyway, point is that we haven't gone
Ambiguous.
open weekend for really anything since. Nothing has like piqued my interest.
You're not interested in that Stephen King movie that's coming out tomorrow?
What?
Or Friday?
Oh, Pet
It's Pet
Sematary?
Sematary?
I hate that one.
Why?
There's a couple reasons. One, because I think it's super sad. Like their kid dies and they bury it. and
You
it
didn't
comes
read the
back to
book,
life.
did you? Or did you? Not.
I
No,
thought it
but
was about the pets.
oh, Summer. Oh, spoilers.
Silly
We're gonna talk
Summer.
about it. So
Wait. Article number 2.
oh, you want me to tell you first about what Pet Sematary about? Real
No,
quick?
we're gonna go back to it.
Okay, fine.
Article number 2, good news, people, is I just read today that CBS All Access or whatever might pick up one day at a time.
No, but Netflix isn't dropping it. Did you see that statement?
I know, but maybe for a high enough bid, they might.
Well, if there's enough
Jeez.
public backlash to the fact that Netflix is being very terrible about it.
Like, if you're not gonna produce it, Netflix, then give it up.
So they're just being like, oh, we canceled it, but not really, though?
No, they're being recanceled it, but we're not going to sell it to anyone else. Like it's
What?
ours.
That's retarded. That's really dumb. That's so stupid.
I
Why?
agree. Because they're mean.
Oh my god.
Because they know it's a good show and they want it to be their own.
God. That's so bad.
Oh,
See,
Oh, go.
I was gonna say CBS kind of makes sense that it would go out to a network like that.
What's on CBS?
all those sitcom type shows.
All those, like all those classic sitcoms. CBS was the home for a lot
They
of
should have
these
put it on
sitcoms.
NBC. NBC should have bid for it. Because then it would have been
Yeah,
Brooklyn
but now it
Nine-Nine.
doesn't matter because if you're right, if Netflix doesn't give up the rights to it,
My thing is there has to be enough public backlash. Like people have to like rally for it. Because if people
rallied hard enough for it to even get to this point.
I know, but they have to keep rallying because it's easy to forget. Very
Yeah.
easy.
Time like news travels so quickly nowadays. It's like
I
once
know,
it's out of
every
the picture,
5 damn
everyone
seconds there's
forgets
a new
it.
news story.
Yeah.
But now we can go to Pet Cemetery. I just want to let you guys know that.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Pet Sematary, you know what it's about?
Mm,
You don't know? You thought it was about pets coming back to life?
yeah,
Is that really what you thought?
I swear to God.
Okay, so basically they live on this land in their new house, and like in the woods there's this like plot of land where it's like if you bury something in it, it comes back to life. And so their cat dies, and they bury their cat there without realizing it, and the cat comes back to life, and they're like, what? The cat's like not the same. And they're in the original movie, and I don't remember, I haven't read the book, so I don't know. In the original movie, the young son dies, like 2-3 years old, dies,
Aw.
gets hit by a truck, and they bury they do the whole thing, they're grieving, they're so, then the dad has a bright idea, he's like, oh, cat, son, buries a son, it's not the same son.
Mm.
It's not the same.
He's
Better left
dead.
dead, right?
Yeah.
There's no soul. Like, and the whole point is like, what is the human body without the soul? And so it's about like this little boy, and he's evil, and he basically like he kills a grandfather. I hate that scene. Like he slices the tendon, like the Achilles tendon, and
So wait. When you say that scene, this was an original movie before?
So this movie came out in the 80s, I'm pretty sure. And it was directed by a woman. One of the first horror movies directed by like a woman that got really popular. And there's a famous scene, and they're going to replicate it because it's the famous scene where the grandfather is being hunted by a little boy, and then he slices the grandfather's Achilles tendon, like the back of his foot, and like you see it, and then he slices the grandfather's neck, kills him. It's a little boy. That's why I'm not a big fan of the Pet Cemetery. I just think it's too
Isn't
sad.
Pet Cemetery also like a Goosebumps book? That's what I was thinking this was.
I think the Goosebumps, if it was, took from Stephen King's novel and like made it their own, like the idea of it. But no, it's Stephen King.
It's like Edgar Allan Poe's thing. That poem of his.
Which one, where he kills someone and then puts them in the floorboards, and then he hears him like the heartbeat under. And
No, Monkey's Paw or something like that.
that's not Stephen King. I mean, sorry, Edgar Allan Poe. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I thought monkey's paw was Edgar Allan Poe.
No, it's not. I know because I was gonna do it for a short story for the kids.
That's the one where their
Yeah, where
son
there's the
comes
3
back.
wishes on the monkey's
Yeah.
paw. The son dies,
Mhm.
and the second wish is they wish the son comes back to life, and then you hear him, and the son dies because he like goes through like a meat grinder.
Something weird.
Yeah, like he dies through a meat grinder, and then you like hear him coming to the door, and the minute he comes to the door, he, the dad or whatever wishes that he'd go away, and then he never sees him.
It's by W.W. Jacobs.
I thought it was Edgar Allan Poe.
That was the author of The Monkey's Paw.
Yeah, see, it's not Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, it's that. Interesting. I didn't even know that they made an original movie. That's interesting.
You have never read the book, the short story?
No, I'm talking about Pet Sematary.
What about it?
I think I'm saying that I didn't know they had like another movie for that or something. Like,
Yeah, go look at it. Go watch it if you like scary movies. I just don't like it because it's too sad. Like, I don't want my scary movies riddled with like children's deaths.
Yeah, that's why I don't like. I mean, I liked it for the other reasons,
but it's different.
It is like
because it's like the Goonies.
But it was like Georgie in the beginning.
I like to skip that opening scene.
Me too.
Georgie.
Why is he saying it like that? Because they're not British.
I don't know. I like saying Georgie.
And that's coming out. The part 2 is coming out this year too. That's pretty interesting.
Oh,
that's gonna be.
Did the trailer come out yet?
No,
I don't think so. No.
That's gonna be Soup's good. Soup's good.
I'm gonna language.
It evolves with time.
Soup's
good. Soup's good. I don't even realize I talk like this until people point it out. They're like, Soups, and I'm like, leave me alone.
You do. You have your own little like dialect.
It's because I pick and I choose from the people in my life. Basically, a lot of the children that I teach.
Oh, so you take it from them, like sus?
Oh, sus was from the kids. Like, that's sus.
Yeah.
And then Twitter. I follow Black Twitter.
What is Black Twitter?
By the way, did you hear about the controversy that happened with that?
With Black Twitter?
Yeah.
There's a lot of controversies with Black Twitter. What about it?
No. So I know what you're talking about when you say Black Twitter, you mean like the funny black tweets, right?
It's literally a portion of Twitter, of like the black portion of Twitter.
Yeah,
and it's funny tweets.
But who do you follow?
I follow certain people that are a part of Black Twitter, and so when they like something, it pops up on my feed, and so I get access to Black Twitter.
I see. So you can't. So you have to. It's like a little club you have to join.
It's not like a club. You just have to follow people that would be part of Black Twitter.
So it's not really a section of Twitter.
No, you can't like follow like the Instagram. Oh, sorry, the Twitter handle Black Twitter. It's like people.
It's like a it's basically like a people who like. I mean, the way I know Black people Twitter, it's just like funny memes and funny pictures that tend to be.
So like this is like
done by
I get Black Twitter on my Twitter tweets.
So what was the controversy?
Yeah.
So on Reddit, they have a subreddit called Black People Twitter, right? So I'm assuming it's whatever's on Twitter usually gets posted on Reddit, the same thing, right? And then because yesterday was 2 days ago was April Fool's, right? They did as a joke where for April Fool's they changed the entire subreddit where you had to in order for you to post something on that subreddit, you had to post a picture of yourself proving that you were black with your account name, and then you can post it. But it was supposed to be an April Fool's joke, right? They're like, oh no, it's just a joke. Like we're just you prove yourself that you're a black person, and then that's how you can post it. And then the day that happened all day. The day after, and like this morning, I remember reading it where it was just like it just was a huge controversy. There were like so many people, and this is like I guess a great example of how racism still exists in this country, where it's just like you see the backlash of like people just getting angry with the subreddit, being like, how dare they do this and blah 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 blah, and they have a right to say that because it is in a way racist, to exclude everyone else, and you only have to be black to do it, but it's like it got so volatile that like the quote unquote
white people always think everything is for them,
and that's and that's what happened. So it's like quote unquote white people on Reddit, right? They created their own subreddit. I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called, but it's like white people only or whatever it's called, like white person only, and you had to prove or whatever it was. I don't remember, but they made that post. They made that subreddit in response to this, being like, you know what, like if you don't want to have us there, we'll have our own subreddit, and it just became a huge like thing.
There you go.
And then it was this morning where it was. So that was yesterday, and that was April Fool's Day. So this morning, the 3rd. Black people Twitter comes out being like, first off, that was an April Fool's joke. We all knew that. But the only reason why we didn't say anything for the last couple of days is because this got a little too out of hand. We wanted to, we did an extra day for this April Fool's to raise awareness about casual racism. And that's where it is now. So it's
but when people get called out that they're being racist, they never admit that they're being racist.
That's when they're like, but we have black friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's an interesting little thing that happened where it just within a day, the meltdown that I witnessed, because I go on Reddit way too often, but the meltdown that happened where like people were like, yo, how do we contact the admins of Reddit so we can get this subreddit banned? We got to get these people banned. Everyone, like, they were just like trying to ban everything related to Black people Twitter. And it was just crazy how much craziness that happened. That so much so that the moderators of Black people Twitter had to shut down the subreddit for the last 2 days because of this like volatile nature of what's happening. Yeah, so that's interesting. It's just a little interesting thing that happened. I don't know who's right or who's wrong, but like it's still it's still
take it too seriously and then create white people on Twitter is wrong. You're wrong.
Oh, it was called sub for white people only. That's what it's called.
It's pretty much wrong.
Probably this is where segregation comes back into play.
Yep. Well, on that note,
are we gonna really end it right there?
Segregation comes into place. Well, on that note.
Oh, let's end it on a positive note. That's a little scary. That's a little weird.
Don't do segregation.
I was gonna say, well, speaking of, this is a really bad transition. Then I was gonna say, did you guys see Us?
We did it. Both of us.
No,
haven't.
I didn't. Was it good?
I'm gonna go with my coworker on Tuesday.
Okay.
Was it? Good?
I'll hold my judgment. I'll wait till like next time we record.
Wait. Just tell us. What did you think of it? Like, did you think it was
Okay.
better than, or
No.
did you think it was almost as good as Get Out?
It's
I feel like it's
not as
different.
good as Get Out. I'll say that much. It's not as good as Get Out, but it's still very good. You know what I mean? It's still well done, well shot. It's really awesome to watch, and I had a fun time watching it. But it's not as good as Get Out.
Some people think it's
That's all I'll say.
We gotta go. We have to see it so we know.
Yeah,
just don't know if
say
I
it,
wanna watch
see it, and then we'll discuss it. Then.
Why? Because
Because it's like creepy.
you don't like creepy.
It really.
No.
I'll
Why?
tell you right now. Samara. It's creepy, but it's nowhere scary at all. It's not as scary as Get Out. It's barely scary.
Get Out wasn't
But
scary.
Get Out wasn't scary.
No, but it's like even less so. Like if you thought, if anyone thought that Get Out was remotely scary, this is even less than that.
Oh.
So like it's
Oh.
not even. It's like a thriller, if anything. That's how I felt it.
Okay,
Maybe
well,
there was a
I'll watch
couple of
it.
like
Okay,
creepy
so
points,
then
but it's
maybe
still
I'll
a
watch it.
thriller. It's still a thriller.
Well, I'll watch it and I'll tell you if you'll be scared of it because I know.
Because I just don't like the idea of like that situation happening
Like a doppelganger that comes in and takes over your house.
and like wants to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a very
I do
weird
love the concept of the
Yeah.
But
movie,
like we
though.
all have it. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
It's like
A fear that we all share that we don't really know that we have.
it's like somebody who was very similar to you coming into your life and trying to replace you.
Like single white female.
Is that a movie?
Yeah, remember the girl with the red hair? She cuts her hair to make it look like her roommate. And she makes it super short and red. And then kills the boyfriend and the pet.
I don't remember. I've never seen that.
If you've, I feel like you know it because it's been on TV, but like maybe you're just not realizing. Oh shit. But I mean, I feel like that was the first movie that like showed like someone trying to take over your literal life. Looking it up.
It's a very weird concept, and that's what creeps me out.
It's. I mean, I'll say for sure that the
Remember?
story
When she
of this
cuts
her
movie
hair
is
to
pretty
look like her.
interesting. It's really very interesting movie.
No, I never saw it.
Oh, okay. Well, Anyway, that's
It will get you thinking. When you watch the movie, it will get you thinking.
Well, that's what
for
Get
sure.
Out did, right? Kind of made you like,
It made you think.
that last
This will make you
scene,
think too.
Was this funny? Because Get Out kind of had a funny outlet with the character.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep. It has a lot of comedic moments. There's actually one of my favorite scenes, and I won't. We'll wait when we
shut your
discuss the
face.
movie.
We're not gonna talk about it.
But there is a favorite scene of mine, and I love it. but yeah, no, it's pretty funny. It's a thriller, like, and it's Jordan Peele's touch, so like it definitely feels
it's
like
a
Get Out
movie.
from But I'll just say that it's not as good as Get Out. That's it.
All right, well, we'll see. Maybe I'll think it's better, and we can argue it up.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totes my guts. Okay, then on that note.
Follow us at Five and Friends on Instagram and Twitter. Follow us at www.facebook.com/5andfriends. Rate and review us 4 to 5 stars on iTunes, Google, and Spotify. Please write good reviews. Also,
Nothing
www.5andfriendspodcast.com.
Yeah.
5andfriends.com.
FobandFriends.com.
sorry guys, it's late.
FobandFriends.com.
It's late.
FobandFriends.com. Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
All right, guys.
You ready?
All right.
Bye.